In this simulation, the Callister faces off against an enemy ship commanded by Valdak. Captain Daly refuses to surrender, leading to a destructive battle where the USS Callister is heavily damaged and most of the crew is killed. Despite destroying Valdak's ship, an escape pod carrying Valdak ejects before the explosion. Daly, satisfied for the moment, allows Valdak to escape. Back in the real world, Daly is seen at Callister Inc., where he is largely ignored and seemingly underappreciated. He encounters Nanette Cole, a new employee who admires his work on the Infinity game. James Walton, the owner of Callister Inc., interrupts their conversation and gives Nanette a tour. Daly is informed of a delay in an important update patch. Later at home, in his dimly lit apartment filled with sci-fi memorabilia, Daly connects to the Infinity simulation again. Robert Daly, CTO of Callister Inc., escapes his mundane reality by immersing himself in a virtual reality program. As Captain Daly on the USS Callister, he berates his crew for failing to locate Valdak and physically assaults one officer, demonstrating his abusive control within the game. Finally, Elena, a coworker, offers him the vanilla latte he requests, echoing his orders from the virtual world and hinting at his control over people both in and out of the simulation. Cole, a new employee at Callister Inc., learns from Shania that their admired coder, Robert Daly, is a complicated man. Cole notices Daly watching her from his apartment. Unbeknownst to Cole, Daly collects a DNA sample from her coffee cup. Back in Daly's virtual reality, he prepares for Cole's assimilation into his game. Now at 68% completion, Daly is interrupted by another crew member who expresses dismay at Daly's obsession. Inside the USS Callister simulation, Nanette wakes up disoriented in a sci-fi sickbay, confused and alone. She encounters the other crew members, including Shania and Cole, who are also trapped as digital clones. Nanette learns the terrifying truth. They are all prisoners in Robert Daly's game, their DNA harvested to create virtual versions of themselves, and he controls everything that happens. Cole tries to escape the bridge, panicking at the realization of their situation. When Nanette defies Daly's orders, he punishes her by removing her mouth. Despite her muteness, Nanette provides a signal of unknown origin, leading Daly to assemble a team, including Walton, Parker, and Dudani, for a planet-side mission to reclaim a crystal and bring Valdak to justice. Daly immerses himself in his USS Callister simulation, where he forces his crew, digital copies of his co-workers, to search for plasmuthium on a Mars-like planet, and they are confronted by Valdak, another digital construct controlled by Daly, and his Arachnach monster. Daly pauses the simulation to get pizza, leaving his crew frozen in danger. Back in the game, Daly is briefly distracted, and Cole seizes the opportunity to rewrite the code, sending a distress signal to the real world via the omnicorder. Nanette receives an in-game invitation, suggesting other people are trapped in similar interconnected simulations. Elena receives the garbled text message, alerting her to the crew's dire situation. Despite Daly's threats upon his return to the game, Cole, revealed to be Nanette's avatar, continues to rewrite the code. She sends a more detailed message to the cyber police and manipulates the game to transport the crew to safety through the Christmas update patch wormhole. On the Callister's bridge, Nanette informs the crew that their only escape is through a wormhole. But it risks deletion, which Shania clarifies means death. They realize they must stall Daly until they can reach the wormhole, and Shania suggests blackmailing Daly using compromising photos from her cloud account. However, Walton argues that Daly controls the ship, making escape impossible without him. Walton reveals that Daly created his digital persona, Tommy, using his son's DNA, then tortured and deleted Tommy from the game. The scene shifts, and Daly, now fully embodied in the game, reappears demanding information from Nanette. Daly, now a red-clad avatar in the game, instructs Cole to go to a specific location and remove her uniform. An alarm blares, and a photo gallery displaying nude photos of the real Nanette is displayed, much to the shock of the crew. In the real world, Lisa, another Callister employee, receives compromising photos of herself via text and a call from Daly's avatar, who attempts to bribe her to stop the blackmail. Back in the real world, Lisa receives and replies to messages from Daly at her workstation. Nanette, now going by Cole, discovers she has all of Tommy's DNA within the game and orders Packer to prepare to fly the ship. The USS Callister enters hyperwarp, having located Daly's rogue game code. Entering the cloud, the crew realizes Daly still controls the game code, when a transmission threatens to delete the USS Callister and their universe. Cole contacts Daly, revealing their location via a wormhole, hoping to force him to quit the game. Instead, Daly vows revenge. James, the Avatar, triggers the destruction of Daly's code, severing his control. Daly's anguished exit game echoes as his digital ship and avatar seemingly vanish through a portal as the USS Callister remains intact. Regaining power in the cloud after the wormhole closes, Cole spots Lisa in a nearby ship and explains they can now travel anywhere, free from Daly's computer. As the deletion process commences, a desperate Daly unsuccessfully attempts to exit the game, realizing his powerlessness. In the real world, Walton removes his brow patch, relieved. Freed from Daly's control and located in the cloud, the crew of the USS Callister receives an incoming transmission from another player with the tag Gamer691. Cole rejects the new player and orders the USS Callister to hyperwarp away to explore the rest of the game.